Oh my goodness, my people. It's me, Miss Bev's production. I am outside on the back porch. It is spring. The sun is setting. You see as it moves over into the trees. I just felt like coming out this evening and just enjoy it. It's not so cold today. A couple days it was cold. So you hear the birds chirping. This is the life I like. This is what I like. I don't like it too hot, but I like it just right, just right. Not too cold, not too hot, just enough. So I just wanted to come outside and just talk with you, my YouTube fans. You see the golden sun in the trees in the back, and the grass is green, beautiful. So I hope everybody is fine wherever you are. And we completed another week. We're here, we're blessed, we're so thankful, and it's a good thing. Hope that you can record or you can think of even one good deed that you did today, yesterday, each day for the week. It's a good thing, right? So if you did something good, then you know you made somebody happy. On Wednesday, we watched the house completed on Jamaica Life Nice channel. My God, I cried so much because you just see how when people come together to support, I mean, these are strangers, we don't know them. King Nick, I just know him by his channel and what he supports, and he just became my mentor. He just guides me. He and his wife, they just guide me along the way through YouTube, and they haven't taught me anything wrong yet. So I'm so grateful to know them and to be part of what they do. And it feels good when you're here so far away, but you're able to do something that you can help to do something that benefits someone else and make their lives a little bit better. So it was just a heartfelt, just totally awesome. We were on the stream with so many thousand tuned into that show. My God, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. And to see those young people move into their home, got their keys to their own home. My God, you just have to pray that the Lord will dwell in there with them. And, all right, you hear them? Those are the young kids with their bikes. You know, that God will just dwell in there with them and just guide them through the moments. And when things are good, they enjoy it, and when things are not so good, they can talk and be at peace and be role models for their children, and know that life is not perfect, but when, you know, we just remember the good days and the good things, and we use them to overshadow the negatives and the bad things. So that was a great moment for me to just sit there after work. Didn't eat, just sit there and enjoy the whole show. The whole show. A mother and her I don't know, it's the kid's father and their two children in a beautiful home. So I love we say, and we must consistently do good, because good is a good thing, and good is not always giving material things, but good is also giving encouraging words. As a teacher, I know that when you uplift children, you get so much more to them, because when you keep telling a child, I'm so proud of you. You're so filled with greatness. Oh my God, look at the progress you're making. You know, and you encourage them when you say these things. They feel so good that, you know what? And you can, if you want to do a survey, find the people around me. My kids, even yesterday, the principal came to my room with visitors. I don't know who they were. But each time she comes, she said, I love this class. I love this class. Because you know what? When you encourage children and they feel good, they give you 110%. They're not perfect. And you have to understand that and appreciate that. And I tell them, I say, your little behaviors are normal. You're growing, you're developing. It's okay. Just know when to turn it off. But anyhow, today I want to talk about networking. And, sometimes we're doing things and we get stuck all by ourselves trying to forge through and trying to get it done when we could really get people involved, get other people involved, get their opinions, get their support. Sometimes you might look at this thing and it just look this way, but somebody else can say to you, wait a minute, if you turn it this way, you could make so much more from it. And all of a sudden the light bulb goes on, right? And so when we talk about networking, we know that this is action, right? Or it's a process of interacting with others to exchange information and develop professional or social contacts. So again, when I started my channel, I didn't know what I was doing. I just know you to pick up a camera and you take a video and you put it on YouTube, and then people will like it or not like it, and it could, it can go far, get a lot of people to be interested, and so that's what I knew. I don't know how to edit a video yet. I have some ideas, but I come out, I do my videos, and I upload my videos. But then my daughters, who they both graduate from Buffalo in New York, and they would talk often about networking. My son, he would talk about networking. Mommy, I want to go there because I already established a network. My daughters, oh, we're going to this urban league, or we're going to here because we can network with others. And so I started my channel and I reached out. I don't even remember how I reached out to King Nick and his Jamaica Life Nice team. I don't even remember how it came about that he found out about my channel, or I think it was when I started, just be there on their channel and supporting and encouraging, and his wife went and pulled up my my link, and she would drop the link in the things, and eventually it just take off. And I have to say thank you to all of you guys who really watch the channel and encourage me, leave your little words of encouragement and little thoughts, So today here, look at this. Jamaica Life Nice until 12. So I got my shirts. I bought 2 for my daughters. I bought 1 for my son, 1 for myself. I still have to go back and buy. Danny really don't deal with the t-shirts like that. But I got 4 shirts. So we talk about networking, and I said, I don't have a t-shirt for them to buy. I do have a few little things on Spring, Teespring, but not anything to talk about. But they encourage me in my videos, with my videos, I remember one night Queen V came home so late. She came home from work, and we were talking, and she got in the house, and I was explaining something to her. She said, oh no, Miss Bev. And she stood on that phone until after 12, guiding me. She and myself, I'm telling her what I was seeing, and she's telling me what to do, where to go. It was just awesome, And so they have they've done so much networking with me. I remember one time too, something was going on, and I was talking to King Nick, and he says, turn your screen, put the phone to the screen so I could see it. Little things, because I wasn't so tech savvy. I have my son who could come over and help, but he's not living near me like before. So he would have to leave during COVID to come here to help. So again, we going through things. There's a closed mouth never gets fed. If you don't open your mouth and speak, nobody knows what's going on. Nobody knows that you need anything. But when you network with people, then if they're not able to support you, then what happens is that they can tell you, or they can direct you to somebody else who might be able to. So, we go forward, and whatever we're doing, sometimes it's a job. You're out of work, and if nobody knows you're out of work, there's how they're going to know to help you. But if you open your mouth and you're saying, boy, I'm trained in this, or I'm trained in that, and right now things are going too well, somebody can say, all right, I know John Brown working, he's the supervisor somewhere. Let me talk to him and see what he can do. And right away, especially if you have the right attitude, right away things start turning. So let us not struggle alone. I know that it's not easy, and things are not easy, but we all have our struggles. It's not just one person or some people. We all have our struggles. My struggle might not be your struggle, but we all have our struggles. But we can go on, and talk to others, and each one tells one, and each one helps one, and eventually it will be like wildfire. So just the same way people like to gossip and take bad information and run with it and get excited when they hear ugly, negative things about other people, that's the same way we should get excited and network for good things. Get out there and spread positive things. Let others know, you know. So not only for the bad, ugly things, but let us spread the good things too, because somebody can be blessed from it. We don't want to stress people with ugly rumors and ugly things. We want to make people feel encouraged during COVID and beyond. So it's a beautiful evening, and I just wanted to talk to my YouTube fans. Right now I'm working. Hear the birds. So beautiful. It's so beautiful. And take in my backyard and to just listen to the birds as they fly and they chirp, and just talk. As I get older, I'm like my grandmother, and Granny used to go down to the neighbor and just sit there on the wall, or sit there on the old lady's veranda, and they would just talk, and we just played. And they would just talk about everything and laugh and talk some more. And I remember when we were shelling pimento, 'cause my grandmother had a lot of pimento trees, and my neighbor would come up, Miss Louise, and Miss Louise would come up with her little son, and everybody shelling, everybody has a pan, everybody shelling pimento. And then they would talk their duppy story. They would talk so much duppy stories that I grew up thinking that there were really things called duppies. But those were good days, poverty, but there was so much love, so much of things that today we don't have, because people today, they don't have time. They're just running. So we don't have time. Well, I have time because I can talk. But they don't have, people are just running. Gotta get my nails done, gotta get my hair done. I gotta go here, I gotta go shop, I gotta go to the mall. Oh, I gotta go. And we're not stopping long enough to even smell the roses. And that's part of what, creates so much anxiety and so much stress and so much unnecessaries. See, it's time. It's that time when mangoes are coming in. I came in and Danny went to the store. He bought mangoes. So I'm going to enjoy this one this evening. Sometimes when it's this time, you don't even want dinner. You don't want food. You just want your fruits. Watermelon, mangoes, oranges. We just enjoy them. So listen to the birds as they chirp. I have an apple tree and it is now putting on blossoms. I know I'm sitting here. My allergies are going to kick my butt later. So the apple tree is putting on, it's blooming. So let me just do a little walk with us. So listen to the birds, they're chirping. It's me, it's me, it's me, it's me. So that's where I was sitting. And here's our apple tree, and it's, wow, look at the sunlight. See the apple blossoms? Oh. So the bees are up there. And if you look here, see Danny is preparing the land now see we still have scallions out there. So he's preparing the land now to plant. So it's a beautiful, beautiful day. The grass is getting green again. And up on the sides up there, he's going to be planting right alongside the fence. So it's just a beautiful evening. The wind is a little bit, not too much. I have an evergreen right there. And these are a little rustling, not much. So just sharing an evening in my backyard with you, my people. And remember, be good. Beautiful tree, golden. Beautiful. So we have to learn to enjoy these little things. Costs nothing to just walk out. I'm going to turn off the camera in a little bit. I'm going to do a few laps back and forth. As I said, I have 100. Wow. So the bird, he just flew in the apple tree. Look at that. See another one just coming. Wow. So they're gone. Sometimes when we have like leftover stuff, I just bring it out in the back and I throw it out in here and just stay by the window and just watch them eating. Because when you pour out, like, even if Danny has leftover rice in there, and I would take it out and just throw it out in the back here by the shed, and you just stay at the window and just watch a swarm of birds just coming down and just enjoying. This is the backyard, people. Beautiful evening. Beautiful. And as I said, as the sun shines on the trees, it makes it so beautiful. So we have to give thanks for all these little things. Every little thing we give thanks for. And enjoy them one day at a time. And as we continue to network one with another, whether it's for a job, whether it's just to make sure somebody gets something to eat, whether it's just to make sure people are okay. Let us continue to do our networking and to just look out for one another, because none of us are islands. Each man as a brother, each man as a friend. We need one another. We all need one another. Doesn't matter how rich we are, how poor we are, Because money doesn't buy love, money doesn't buy health. No matter what, when things happen, a rich man dies, the poor man dies. And so we cannot think that, look at that bird. Wow. Yeah, these are the beauty. We learn to enjoy every little bit of it because it's wholesome, it's good. It's good. It doesn't hurt anyone. We just stand here for a minute. I think she has a nest in that tree. Listen to the birds chirping. And the trees are blossoming, and the leaves are coming out. And this is the bad time for allergy sufferers. The mask helps, but when you're locked up in the building all day and you get outside in the evenings after work, the first thing you want to do is to take the mask off. So no matter how you wear the mask, when you get out, you're so happy for the fresh air. He's just still there. She has a nest up in there somewhere. Yeah. As soon as you get out, you want to take the mask off. And as soon as you take it off, the pollen hits your nostrils. And as soon as it hits your nostrils, here comes the runny nose, here comes the sneezing, here comes the itchy eyes. And so there she is. Oh, that's the other one up there on the limb, on the perch. These are God's handiwork. So another one all the way up there. Yeah, they have a nest in there, in the center of that tree right there. Who made the flowers bloom in the spring? And who write the songs for the robins to sing? And who hung the sky way up high? Somebody bigger than you and I. He lights the way when the road is dark. He keeps your company with love to guide you. He walks beside you just like he did for me. When you are weary, filled with despair, who gives you courage to go on from there? And who was away in the starry skies? Somebody bigger than you and I. Oh, thank you, Lord. Yep, hear the birds. Yeah. So, my people, I think you got enough. This is our backyard. Thank God. We just have to give Him our thanks every day. The blessings. So, thank you for watching with me. Thank you for watching with me, and I hope that you feel encouraged. Listen to the bird all the way up there in the tree. They have their own language. The Lord says, look at them flying up there, and He says, I provide for them what else you, He says. So always trust that God will provide. So keep a network open with him because he knows everything best. So keep the network open with him. So my people, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And as we go forward, just know that you are loved and appreciated. Hey, there he is. And I just really want to share it with you this evening. It's nice, you know. Take care. If you can't be good, be careful. That's our little shed. Danny built that with my son from scratch. They dug out the foundation and set the building blocks and constructed that. And that's a good thing. Good blessing. He's so good with his hands. And that's the shed. It's okay, my people. Can be good, be careful. But walk good. And remember, love conquers all. And don't be afraid to network with someone, network with God. Reach out, because you never know. Thank you. Have a good night. Walk good.